Sniff up. Sniff up. Where are you going to, Gerry? Do you want me to move it back for you? There you go. There you go. Good morning, Carl. Morning, Cosmic. Good morning, Hansan. Fifi didn't, touchwood, didn't have her dodgy turn last night. So, hopefully she's on the mend. Seems in good spirits today. Good morning, Xander. How are you all doing? How's it going? Good morning, Sirius. Good morning, Special K. Oh no. Peepers. Morning, Lithium. Good morning, Emblem. Thank you very much for the 2 months. I have a jump coach appointment later. Good morning, future kart rider champion. I know, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Now I just have to make sure I don't show the card in the book facing the other way. Do you know, I put it there to remind myself to take it upstairs. And I've still not, as you can tell. I still have not. Good morning, Pim. I keep thinking I'm going to read upstairs and then I just read on the sofa instead. I have a job interview later if anyone has good advice. Good morning, Merlin. My advice for job interviews, I mean, it's difficult to say though. It's just to take your time. There's no time limit on them. Morning, Chef. Morning, Rob. On them getting answers to their questions. So just take your time to breathe and think. And Bunnies. Don't answer every question with something about bunnies. I got that job though, so maybe do. maybe do answer every question with something about bunnies. But I guess that was very specific to an animal working job. Tim, thank you very much for the 38 months. Sorry I'm late. I was still jamming my scones. Ooh. Lovely. Oh, I've not made scones in a while. I was thinking about doing a a vegan cream tea video at some point during the summer. So I will get to make some scones. But mine are always a bit like higgledy-piggledy. Like, they taste fine, but I can't get them neat. You'd kill for a scone. Oh no. Oh no. No murders. Who is a jam first person and who is a cream first person? Because I've always thought it's easier to... I mean, I don't know what the official position of Bristol is on this. I know it gets a bit hazy down in Devon and Cornwall. You're having scones on Sunday. Nice. But I've always thought it's easier to spread the jam on and then dollop the cream on. Xander, you're the opposite. Cream first, then dollop the jam on nicely spread cream. Huh. I've always thought of cream as the dollop and jam as the spread. I only have cheese scones, so neither. I'm a don't eat scones person. That's fair dues. I know Talia has opinions as she's Devonish. Good morning, Jamie. Did you have a good birthday? Oh, it was a lovely birthday. Oh, I'm glad. I am glad to hear it. Would Gerry eat a scone if he could? Funny you should say that, Pim. But there is what is it? I think they're called Happy Bunny Club. And for the coronation weekend, they had this special offer that was like, if you purchase something, you get a free bunny scone. And it was basically like the cake that Fifi had, but it was like just this big chunky hay-based scone. So Gerry could have had a scone. Not a proper scone, but like a bunny-friendly one. If I had have ordered something from them. because they reminded me because they sent me an email this morning saying like, oh no, it turns out the scone code wasn't working, but we're still offering it for anyone who missed out. So lots of Banuis hopefully getting their scones. Good morning, Owls, and good morning, Lithium. I can't remember if I said morning to you. Good morning, Sir John, and good morning, Tom. Good morning, Delta. What was I gonna say? Something about scones. Oh yeah, the thing I'm trying to decide, because I have like the sandwiches I make for a cream tea. Oh, you got a double morning. Oh. I'll have to do 3 afternoons later just to balance it out. I've got like the sandwiches that I make for a cream tea, but I've not got I never bother to make the cakes, and I feel like they are like a classic layer of it, so I'll have to. Oh, Jamie, thank you so much for gifting us up to Lithium. That's so kind of you. Thank you. You better not be spending your birthday money. Yeah, like if I could find a recipe that was basically so you know the sort of recipe where you just make like one batch of batter, and then you like separate it out and you add like chocolate to one and lemon to the other, and you can make lots of different cupcakes that are like, if I could find something like that, I think that would be good, because otherwise I don't want to have to make like an entire batch of each thing, because there's just 2 of us that live in the house that eat cakes. I've not seen Lost Boys yet. No. To be honest, it might be a while before I watch anything, because I found out that there's 13 series of Poirot on ITV Player. So I might just watch Poirot for the next year. I'd love to watch all of Poirot. But at the moment, we're watching Succession still. But we are on the current series. So I think we're gonna catch up first with that. Because I am starting to get to the point where I'm seeing spoilers and I'm like, oh no, I don't want to have it spoiled. Take some cakes round to Liam. This is true. I know so much about Liam. I feel like we really know each other now. He's started working with you, Severance. Severance is good, yeah. Apparently the second series has been held up by the strikes. I saw the other day. Lydia does love Poirot. That's why Hastings is called Hastings, because he's named after Hastings from Poirot. He's like his British sidekick that Poirot seems to think is very silly. I might have watched them all back when I had my back injury, but Lost Boys is just one film and I'm sure you would love it. I don't know if I would. Like, how... if you were to make a Yogg's Only Poirot, who would take on the title role? Oh, probably Tom Bates. I feel like Tom Bates would be a good Poirot. Though I feel like he would be good in any role. Like, I'm almost thinking like, oh, would he be lost in the other roles? If I feel like maybe Tom would play everyone else but Poirot in every episode. Merlin, thank you very much for the 41 months. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My dad forced me to watch that one, so I literally can't remember anything about it. It depends how violent it is, as to whether I would enjoy it or not. Because I am baby, and I don't do very well with movie violence. Good morning, Monday. Rishishe. I remember that. Oh yes, Silas. Silas would be an amazing Poirot. Oh yes, yes. I think yeah, Silas is Poirot, and then Tom could be Hastings. so that he gets to have a recurring role. I'd love to do one of those like murder mystery type things that you do. Like, you know, when you all get together and you have like a story and you dress up for it and stuff. Oh, that'd be so good. Chivo, thank you very much for the sub. Good morning. How you doing? How's it going? Why don't I do with all animal actors? Oh no. Oh no. A members video. Maybe. I wonder if they'd do something like that. There's something we filmed a while ago. Well, not filmed. Like a game we recorded a while ago that I still don't think has come out. I wonder when that's going to be. It's one of these things that I already know that the comments are not going to be favourable for me before the video's even out. So I'm sort of like, ooh. Wasn't there a thing in a fancy house? Maybe. Yes. Indeed. My friend organised one ages ago, wrote us all characters, never really went anywhere with. Maybe you can revive it. How about making 2 videos? One where Tom acts every character and one where Sarah acts every character. I can't believe she has the longest hair. I'm unsubbing and blocking. But yeah, the ones that they've done before have been fun, haven't they? Like the Lewis and Lydia ones. Those were good. I don't really know what you call that sort of thing. Those sorts of, I guess, is it just murder mysteries? Is that all they're called? Good morning, Nightsham. When's the Sarah Briny Plate Up stream? I'll have to ask her on Friday when I next see her if she wants to do anything. But she's a busy woman. Heckin' busy woman she is. I was meant to talk to her about something last Friday and I just realised I completely forgot. I need to carry around little note cards for topics of conversation with people I see. Does she have her own stream channel? No, she just occasionally does stuff on the main channel. I think she's done a stream with Boba before on hers. But yes. Hello, Jerry boy. Hello. Look at those kisses. You'll find cards that say Jonas cat or something like I do and not remember what it meant. I know she has a TikTok, but that's for younger people's and I don't understand the dancing. Do you know, the thing is, like, if people don't want to have TikTok, that's absolutely fine because I can totally understand. But the thing I would say is, having been on TikTok, it's surprisingly diverse. Like, there is a lot of stuff. You have to go through hell, don't get me wrong. You have to go through a lot of teaching it what you like. But once you get there, it is amazing how different it is. It's like the times when I see Alex using TikTok and his stuff is just like completely different to mine. If he goes on, he just gets like mushroom foraging videos and like cottage kitchen tours and nice walks outside and stuff like that. Like his is a really proper like cottagecore safe space on his TikTok. Come on in, Striker. Whereas if you go onto my For You page, it's slightly different. But then if you go onto Sarah's, it's completely different. Like yours is cats. I found it and showed me some stuff I liked and then would switch to random stuff. See, that's the thing is like you just have to teach it. Like I think there's like a not interested button. So, but it takes a little bit of, because at first it just chucks any old nonsense at you because it's just seeing what sticks. So you do get like a lot of stuff, a lot of guff. At first it was nothing but ass for like a week. Yeah, mine was like, it would just randomly be like, here's a breastfeeding TikTok. And I would be like, no. I'm guessing it was just like, you're a woman of a certain age. This is your interest, isn't it? I'd just be like, no. But now it's finally in a good place. It did go off a little bit. But now, I found like Dunk introduced me to Capybara Discord, TikTok. So yeah, it's getting into a good place. Women breastfeeding childcare, men ass women. Yeah. But now I'm slowly starting to get introduced to more bunny TikToks. Oh yeah, Dautos had a TikTok. Do you know what? I saw Dautos say that he had a TikTok that blew up, so to speak. And I was like, oh no, what could this be? Because I follow Dautos on TikTok, so I know the sort of thing he does. And it's just him talking about like blowing this house up with a cannon. And I was like, yep, that sounds about Dautos. Dear, oh dear. I wish more Gerry TikTok existed. Funny you should say that, because I was literally thinking yesterday of making the bunnies a TikTok. Because I was just like, I feel like I've penned myself into a worm box, as the people say, with my current one. And I was thinking, I have so many ideas for like Banui TikToks that I could do. What was the one I was thinking of yesterday? Oh, have you seen the TikTok meme that is like a little like sausage dog? A little sausage dog looking up at a big dog being like, wow, you so tall, you look like a giraffe. And then the big dog goes, you did built like a big bean. And then the little dog's like, a big bean. I was thinking of doing that one with Gerry and Fifi when she's on the back of the sofa. Gerry, what are you doing with your fancy hands? Gerry, you got fancy hands. You got them fancy hands. Look at you. Alex says that Gerry always looks like he's wearing pajamas. I appreciate that. Dog of Wisdom is the only sausage dog I recognize. Happy has to happen. Alex's nickname for him is literally Gerry Pajamas because he looks like he's wearing pajamas. You could do a crossover / duet content with Jasper and Maple. Oh, yes. And Eve, Potatoes Banui. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, I got my first TikTok duet and it was really cute. It's this like little kid that I'm not sure is old enough to be on TikTok. But they're just playing with a worm and they're watching my like Adele worm video, the one that has like 200 worms in. And the look on their face when the camera moves across and they see all the worms, they're just like, oh. I just thought it was so cute. It is so cute. Just them seeing all of the worms. Hello. What are you doing, Fifi? You gonna go see your boy? A boy. Did Alex walk in on you saying up that? No, he actually was out that day. So he did never see that many worms. That was a fun day. I really love when you get that feeling of like you just have a sudden inspiration to do something goofy and then you just go for it and you do it. That was what that day felt like. I just got home from work and was like, do you know what? Today's the day. Today's the day I fill the living room with worms. And I did. To great effect. It was good fun. I've been trying to decide what my next worm talk will be. I've had a couple ideas for them. Would Gerry love Fifi if she were a worm? I think if Fifi were a worm, it would mean that she would like stay still more, so he would he would really like it because he would get to cuddle her more. Come on in, Dave. But yeah, I've had a few ideas. I've had a few ideas. I had an idea last night for you should read June for more worm ideas. Yeah. Should eat less true, should be slower getting to the food. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. The other day, one of our neighbours, possibly Liam, question mark, had left out an orange peel and an apple core on a little wall. And one of them was like covered in ants, like all of the ants are just having like a little nibbly munch. And the other one had a snail on it. And about 4 inches away, there was another snail heading towards it. And I just kept on imagining this snail being like, save some for me. Just like desperately trying to move quicker towards the apple core, just like, it made me giggle. I hope they did get some in the end when they finally reached it. My dad leaves out so many apple cores for birds and snails. Ah, Liam, friend to ants and snails. Good morning, Kiwi. Gerry, you stand tall? Are you being a tall boy? You want to go up on the chair? You do. You do. Cottagecore is better than applecore. He is so long. Did I see he had a bit of toffee in his fur, or is that just his markings? I was looking on the phone, so I couldn't tell. Gerry, have you missed the toffee? Good morning, Shark Dog. Yes, he has. Oh my goodness. He'll get there eventually. He's saving that bit for later. What a boy. What a boy. I think he thought he was going to get kisses for a brief moment then. Oh, look at he. Go on, Fifi. Just little kisses. Just a bit. Just a little bit. Oh my god. Yesterday, the knock on the door, I was so worried about if they came back. I was like, I feel so bad. But I just really don't like signing up to things on the doorstep. I much rather do it in my own time. But then you feel bad because you know that these, like, the charity people, I think, probably get paid per sign up sort of thing. So you do feel bad not using them to sign up. But it's just, you just don't know if it's, you know, big scams. Don't think anyone does, yeah. Most charity ones are volunteers, I think. It's just, yeah, it's difficult. It is difficult. Because you do appreciate that they are doing like they're doing a good job. You know, their heart is in the right place, but it is just, I don't know. I always am like, as soon as I open the door, I'm like, I have regret. I would join an MLM. Wait, what's a MLM? Is that like a pyramid scheme? To say nope and close the door. Nope, not today. I had one recently where they started getting my details as I thought it was a one-off donation. Then they looked down for them when I realized it was a monthly sign-up thing and said no. This is the thing. I swear they just feel like if they can get... Oh, multi-level marketing. I swear they feel like if they can get your details down, you'll just feel like you have to. I think a lot of it relies on British awkwardness. But no. The thing is, like, it was for a an animal, like a large animal charity. But the problem I have with those sorts of things is that a lot of the time, a lot of the money for larger animal charities is just going into the pockets of the CEO and the board sort of thing. Like, I would always rather support smaller. I'm not saying they don't do good work, but I'd much rather support smaller animal charities where you know where everything is going, sort of thing. Like, you know that so much more is going into animal care and, you know, actual welfare and stuff. I always do charity stuff myself on my own time so I can vet it first. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But also just like a lot of the animal charities are very like cat and dog focused as well, which is obviously very lovely, but I would rather support a Banui one. Food banks and homeless shelters are typically good to give to. Yeah. They seem to be good. A little goes a long way for them. Yeah. I don't do the round up to X thing at shops and restaurants because I don't want it to just be supporting a big company's tax break. Oh yeah, true. Gerry has frozen. Gerry? Gerry? What's happened? Have you fallen asleep? I think he might have just fallen asleep. He's loading. He is. Oh no, does this mean... Oh, there we go. There we go. I know these signs. This means we're about to go into a boss fight, doesn't it? Look at he eep. Little eep. He eepy. I don't mind if they aren't pushy, but one guy was like, "Do you hate children?" Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's like yesterday, the guy was trying to get details, and I was like, well, I'm sort of streaming next door, and I can't remember if I've muted it or not, so I don't really want to just announce out loud all of my details. It is an awkward one. Lim 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 lim. I thought he was going to stop again then. Very firm kisses he's giving Fifi. She's being jiggled around. Hello. I think he's really snoozy and he's not quite he's fighting it. Tipping is for exceptional service. Yeah. The UK tends to do the thing of being like, we've added on the tip, but you can take it off if you want. And I think they just trust that people aren't going to. But I guess it's one of those things, like, I don't know. I never really know how to feel about tipping, because I guess I feel bad for people who do, like, retail jobs. And they're not getting tips, and they work. But, oh, Gerry. Oh, Gerry. Oh, Gerry. I'm sorry, Fifi. I'm sorry. I know. Go on, Fifi, show him how it's done. My logic is that if I can afford to eat out, I can also afford a small little tip. So I always tip when I can. Yeah, I think it's like I can appreciate it from both angles. Like I can understand people being annoyed if they get not great service and then a tip is automatically added on. You're just like, excuse me. But then I can also understand that people who work in restaurants have bad days and they're still working hard, and just because they're not there like hi or like Barbie and Chipper and stuff, like I can appreciate that too. So yeah, is a difficult one. I'm glad we don't have a thing that's like my understanding of the system in America where your money is made up on tips and you are forced to, try and smile through everything just to get paid, which must be really stinky. I worked in a restaurant at uni and instead of tips they had a service charge and just upped everyone's pay in the restaurant. That's nice. That is nice, yeah. But it's sometimes when you're like, hang on, why am I tipping when this wasn't like if something has gone purposely wrong or something, you're just like, hang on, why am I tipping this? But yeah. The worst thing I ever did is I fumbled with the payment machine and I accidentally tipped it was something like 25p and I was like, that is worse than not tipping at all. Because that makes it seem as if I have calculated your worth and I have chosen that it is 20. It was either like 25 or 15 or something, but I was like, oh no. Someone tipped me 5 cents once on 100+ bill. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's so refreshing to visit a country where tipping is seen as rude, staff get paid fairly. Yeah, see, that is the ideal world, is that, if people just... Do you know that, okay, the one that I do hate though, the one that I do hate is I went to a place recently for a friend's birthday and they did the thing, which I think is maybe more normal in America, but I hadn't encountered it before. They did the thing where they had one price on the menu, and then when the bill came, they had added on the VAT, and I was like, don't make me do maths. Just tell me how much it is. Like, that's so annoying. Like, I didn't know I had to calculate more. But I get the feeling that's normal in, like, American shops, where you have to add on VAT as you go because it's so variable sort of thing. But I hated it. I was like, hang on, I had calculated that I could pay this much for this, so I got this thing, and then I've ended up having to pay more. It's stimky. It is stimky. Imagine having to do maths that much. Why the frick can Brandy not do maths? Yeah, Fifi's willing to risk it for the kisses. I think she's trusting he won't try again, but he probably will. He's using his one move, which is grooming her ears. Bless him. Oh. Oh no, okay, he's not going for it. He's not going for it. He's just gone into potato mode. He's had his fill, and he eepy. He's like, what a successful night of lovemaking. Now it's time for sleep. Bless him. America has no VAT, but a million other federal and state level taxes. Oh, okay. Okay. Does Fifi have a grunt or try to bite him? No, Fifi she just takes it on the chin. Bless her. Uh, she'd run away for a bit, but then she'd immediately go back. It's just sort of, sadly, literally. um, but I've never seen Fifi express any real. I mean, I guess the closest she's come is like when Pink was here, and she would run towards her, but she was never vocal. Oh, I thought she was gonna yawn then. The only noise I've ever, sorry, I bumped the phone. The only noise that you ever really hear from Fifi vocally is she does a little noise before she thumps. She does a little like, hmm. She sounds like she's winding up. She'd be like, hmm, and then she'll thump. But I've never heard her grunt or honk or buzz or anything. She's a very quiet bunny. Whereas Gerry has a lot to say. You can hear Gerry honking a room away. You just hear this little like. That's how I know he's about to do zoomies, is I'll hear that first, and then you can look across and see him running around. And obviously he grunts all the time. He grunts to himself sometimes. Like, even when Fifi is nowhere near him, if he goes to eat food, like, he'll find food on the floor, he'll go to eat it, and he'll just grunt, and I'm like, Gerry, no one is around. It's like he just mutters to himself. Just in case someone was about to steal his food, maybe? Come on in, Swan. How you doing? It's an understandable reaction to finding food. He's just like, this is mine. This is mine. The funny thing is, with Gerry, like, he changed. He is so different from when we first got him, when we first brought him home. I think that was like a big lesson for us, is like how much bunnies can change depending on their company. Because when he was with Genevieve, he was very quiet, he was very submissive. We rarely got to cuddle him because he would just hide. And then when he was a solo bunny for about 3 or 4 months, I think. May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, about 4 months he was a solo bunny for. And he changed so much in that time. It was like he became a teenager. He just became this little rude boy. He would run up to you and just bite you for no reason. It's like he all of a sudden, because he didn't have Genevieve there to tell him off, he just started testing boundaries all the time. We called him Gerry Big Bollocks because that's just what he was like. He was so naughty for all that time. And then he really did become a rude boy. He was so rude. He would just like he was like a little ne'er-do-well. He would go around and he would just start like ripping stuff up, throwing things around. He'd just be like, Gerry, why are you doing this? And then we brought Fifi home, and he finally came out of his shell, and turns out he was a little asshole. We did feel like that at the time. We were like, oh my gosh, where's this come from? And then we got Fifi, and we were like, oh, okay, like, maybe morning repping. We're like, maybe this will settle him down a bit. But he was a monster when we first got her. He would literally, like, he would wait quietly whilst she would get settled, and she would lie down by the fence. And as soon as she lay down, he would run over and bite her. And he would patrol up and down the fence, just grunting. He would leave like this line of poos along the fence as well, just to mark out that it was his territory. He was just like, oh my gosh. He was just a little monster. But they bonded really quickly, which was nice. It only took about a week or so before they moved in together. Hey, Gerry. Well, no, we swapped them over for 2 weeks, but then, like, once they met, hello. Are you a baby boy? Just talking about what a ne'er-do-well you are. Hello, Fifi. Oh my goodness. Where did you even come from? Come on, Sophia. Oh, here you go, Fifi. You all finished? The room smells so minty now. All of that mint. But it seemed to work yesterday. Just giving Fifi, like, just mint, and then, well, I say she didn't get any treats, but it turns out that later Alex did give her a fenugreek crunchy because she was looking cute. Bassett, hello. Thank you very much for the 23 months. How you doing? How's it going? Any ooey recently? Come on in, Marathon. One of my favorite things for the bunnies to eat is when they have basil, because I love the smell of that just being like released with all the munches. I was looking at you're surviving. Oh no. I'm okay. I had a bit of a poopy day yesterday, but I feel better today. Oh my gosh, Gerry, what the heck? Are you being possessed? Stop it. Do your buns eat carrots? It's better to give the bunnies the carrot tops. The tops are like a lot better for them. The carrots themselves are quite sugary, and it is fun to watch the tops disappear into their mouths. But yeah, they're good morning, rat boy. They're they do have a little bit of carrot every now and then. Like if I have carrots, I'll give the bunnies the peels. It's quite nice when you have meals that you can share with the bunnies. Hello, Maxwell. So like, I really like if we're doing. My bunny Kabuki says hi. Ah, hello. Green stuff is better than carrots for buns, right? Yes. So it's good to like. Oh my goodness, Gerry, what are you doing? Why are you being such a ne'er-do-well? Is it because I was talking about your criminal past? Let's try and stop this. Stop this. Criminal bun. Halt, criminal bun. You finished? You finished being a bad boy? It's like, what the heck? The chair has moved. It's never done that before. Yeah, carrots are very sugary, but you have to just like, I mean, for bunnies, the good thing is variety, I think. So, it's good to mix up what you give them, so you're not giving them too much of, not giving them too much of, like things like spinach that are high in calcium. It's good to only give them, not every day. Good morning, Solbus. But yeah, variety is good. Spinach. Fifi's off doing crime in the kitchen, I can hear. But I don't know what she's criming. She's criming something. Hello, boy. Hello, baby boy. Oh. Just suddenly remembered that there was a spider under the table the other day, so maybe I shouldn't stick my head fully under. Is it worse now we have selective breed super carrots of sugar? Do you know, I don't know actually. I don't really... All I can think of when I think of breeding carrots is that thing that kept on popping up when I was playing Forgotten City that was like, carrots used to be purple. It's like, why do you keep telling me this? Please, game. But yeah, I don't know. If they've been bred to be sweeter, sort of thing. But yeah. Generally, like, bunnies do enjoy fruit and sweet veg as a snack. But they just shouldn't have too much of it. But did you? I don't think I did go to carrot, no. No. Oh, Sorbus. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, bless. They can be off causing little troubles. Up there having fun. Being little chaos beans and ne'er-do-wells. Can we bring... I think you can still get purple carrots. I do believe. Good morning, genius. Like, I think I've seen them before. But maybe it was just in the video game. You can get purple potatoes. The carrots I ate as a child in India were never sweet. They were bland. Oh, I bloomin' love carrots. I do. Hello. I do love carrots. Wait there, Fifi. Wait there. Don't you go jumping down. Oh, Fifi. Boop. Good job. Good job, Fifi. And a mouth. I hear Alex. Oh, I could hear him. He was like shuffling around in his chair upstairs. So if you heard what sounded like a chair shuffle, then that was indeed an Alex. I'm glad. I thought he was working in the office today, but he is working from home. Fifi has a bigger TV than Rythian. Oh, hello. Gerry has been like super quiet today. He's so like I went onto the rug to start opening the curtains when I came down this morning, and I literally turned around and there was just Gerry right behind my feet, and I was like, you can't do that, Gerry. You need to give me some warning. He's plotting crimes. Fifi? Fifi? She's doing something, all right. She do be doing something. Where'd this boy go? Huh? Where'd this boy going? Wait, I'm gonna go around this way. Oh, boop, 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 boop. There he is. There he is. Hello. Oh, so I saw yesterday. I did put a link in the Discord, but in October. Oh, am I getting my dates mixed up? I think in October. Um, there's gonna be like a bunny festival, and I guess it's like lots of like uh companies who make things for bunnies. Like I saw, because Twig and Nibble are gonna be there, who do like forage stuff, and it's in Birmingham. I'm really tempted to go. But the problem is it's like £15 for entry, and then I'm like, you're going to spend so much money on stuff because it's for the bunnies, so maybe it is a bad idea to go. But I just love the thought of there being a bunny festival. Bunny festival was last month. It's called Easter. um Anyone keeping bunnies for possible? I think it's like I think it said it's like companies that make stuff for Banouis and maybe charities, I guess, maybe? Or like education, bunny education. Do you get to pet the bunnies? No, there was Anhu saw that there's a thing that said you can't bring your bunnies in the FAQ. It was like can I bring my bunny? And it was like, no, this is an ethical event. There will be no bunnies there. What part of the UK are you in right now? So I'm in Bristol, which is south of. So Birmingham is sort of like it's the Midlands, but it's not the middle of the land, because that would make sense. But it's like, yeah, so it's not too far. Birmingham's like an hour away. It's not bad at all. I don't know if there's a great way to buy typical stuff for discount. Oh yeah, that's true actually. Maybe it will be more like, I guess maybe as you've paid the entrance fee, maybe it'll be more no, I know Birmingham is the Midlands. But Birmingham isn't really the Midlands. It's just known as the Midlands. But I wouldn't say it's the Midlands. It's still quite southernly. Vizty is a Midlands expert where she is. Good morning, Limewood. Morning, Secondonian. I mean, I know that by name Birmingham is in the Midlands, but I still don't think that Birmingham is the Midlands. But then again, I guess my family are from like Newcastle, so my idea of what counts as the South is a bit different. I'm East Midlands, Birmingham is West Midlands, I believe. I think I like because I grew up with my mum calling Yorkshire the South. I think my idea of the country is a bit skewed. Everything south of the Tyne is the South. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Hello. You being a monster. You being tall. I had someone from Portsmouth call London the North recently. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's like when I went to university in Kent, and I said like something about there's this bakery that's only in Hertfordshire called Simmons, and I was talking about Simmons, and one person from Kent turned to another and was just like, oh, must be a northern thing. I was like, what? Because they just thought of anything north of London as being the north. It's like, it's not a northern thing. It's just a Hertfordshire thing. Dear oh dear. Anything north of my current position is the north, yeah. It do be like that. I'm in southwest. Yeah. We're well, I guess Bristol is like West Country. Um, whereas like, hello, hello. Um, whereas I guess because Cornwall goes so much further south, you think of south being Devon and Cornwall, when really Bristol is in the south. But I think it just gets think of more as being west before it's thought of as south. I'm in Norfolk, which is in the south, but comes from the North Folk. I mean, I guess like back in the day when they named the places, they probably didn't have any scale for where things were. I think if you walked from like Dover up to Norfolk, you'd be like, yeah, this must be the north by now, surely. We've been going for bloomin' ages. There can't be much more after this. Let's just settle here in the north. Oh. Bristol is in the north for me. What county is Bristol? Well, that is a bit of a confusing one, if I'm honest, because sometimes Bristol is listed as its own county. You just have Bristol, comma, Bristol. Sometimes it's listed as Avon. Sometimes it's listed as Somerset. So it depends. Whenever you fill it out on a form, it asks for the county, you put in Bristol, and you just whatever comes up, you're like, yep, sure, fine, whatever you want it to be. So yeah, most of the time, if I'm filling it out, I'll say that it's just Bristol. I think historically it was Avon, but I think that did change. But yeah, sometimes it will come up as Somerset, and I'll just be like, all right. I just don't argue with it. People know where Bristol is. I don't think I've put county on a form ever. Yeah, Avon isn't really Avon is a river, but it used to be a county. But I don't think that's a thing anymore. Wessex Pride. Bristol's just wherever it wants to be. It's too much of a hippie city to be pinned down to such notions such as county and borders. Not even did door-to-door sales. Not anymore. Kick them out. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Matt. I had to explain to an American the other day about our counties and how Bristol doesn't have a true county. I think they just thought I was insane. I was thinking about the American borders the other day, because do they just show them as being like straight on maps, or are they genuinely like that? Like the borders that you get on the typical election maps, is that the true borders? Do you just get like square states? Because I've never really known if that's actual, or if that's just like, you know, like the equivalent of rounding up, where they're just drawn with a ruler, yeah. Or if they are a bit more squiggly than that you decide. Just find it very, very strange. Very strange. Oh, I just realised it's not actually focused on Gerry. There you go. The boy is in focus now. Well, I better go and do some work. But Bristol is wedged between Gloucestershire and Somerset. Gloucestershire is the Midlands, but Somerset is not. Yeah, sometimes I've seen it called Gloucestershire as well. But again, I'm just like, meh. Work. We could go to Froodles. Should we go and see Froodly Doodles? But yeah, I will be doing Kirsty time later. This is honorary Hertfordshire. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. The other day, I was in a toilet. Would you believe? And they had this sign up in the toilet, and it just said, "This toilet is twinned with a toilet in Uganda." And I was like, I've heard of towns being twinned, but I've never heard of a twin toilet before. I just thought it was kind of cute, just being like, oh, maybe I'm pooping at the same time as someone else with this twinned toilet. My school did toilet twinning. What? I'd never heard of it. Well, if you ever poop in Bristol Cathedral, take a look at the twin sign. You can learn all about other toilets. It's good times. Well, everyone, thank you so much for chilling and chatting. And oh my gosh, look at this boy. Look at this boy. And if anyone wants to twin with our toilet, let me know. Because my toilet currently doesn't have a twin. So if any of you want to, twin or lose. It sounds like win or lose. Twin or lose. Just let me know. I'm open to applications for toilet twins. Tell me with a good idea. But yeah, look after yourselves, everyone. I'll be back at 2 for Kirsty time. And be good. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. 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 I'm going to zoom in on the boy. I say zoom in. I'm going to move closer to the boy. Closer. 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 Enhance. The boy. The boy. Braid gone. Nice. Thank you. Bye-bye. There you go. Good boy. Bye-bye. A boop. Boop.